Yeah, and welcome to part 60 of my Gondor Divide and Conquer campaign. We are in Middle-earth, and we're attempting to fight the good fight. Fight for the free people. Hi, YouTube. etc. says hi. We're going to jump straight into this battle against... do they have anything? We should just look. Oh, it's actually quite a nasty army. Like, Coleman hunters and whatnot are actually quite decent. Right, let's jump in. But we have the city, so we have a massive advantage. This garrison has taken a fair few blows. Just recalling back. But we're going to be in the prime seat to defend here. Because we have the high ground. We have the high ground. Don't try it, Anakin. Right. So they have 2 siege towers. They have plenty of rams, so they'll definitely get through the gates. And they have 2 ladders. Now, who are on the ladders? Let's just have a look. Trollman. Looks like they got sword and shield. So that'll be pretty decent. And over this side, they got sword and shield as well. So just Trollman warriors, it looks like. So, well, do they have javelins? No, that's sword and shield. Okay, so we actually have to put some decent troops up on the wall to deal with them. Hopefully the siege towers will get destroyed. Who's on this? Trollman hunters and Trollman champions, actually. That'd be really good if that tower got destroyed while they're climbing it. EPM making Star Wars jokes. That wasn't on my bingo card for the day. Etc. Hey, I got my Mandalorian shirt on. Come on. I got the Mandalorian shirt on. Get on my level, man. So our archers. This settlement isn't great for archers. I think what I'll do is what I tried to do last time. I haven't got many archers anyway, so let's put our archers facing the opposite direction. Go like that, there we go. Take off fire at will. You've changed. I like it. What? Then we want these lads, we don't want in sea battle. They can sit back here. They are the last line of defense. And you can sit back here with probably the generals, or they can probably activate a tower or 2. Actually, you're not the last line of defense. Come over here. Come activate a tower. Stand here. If I string you out enough, surely you can. Come on, just play ball with me. Are you kidding me? Okay, apparently not. Stand here? There we go. Alright, you come stand here. Get those towers working. Make sure we shoot those lads coming in on the ladders. Right. Cavalry won't have much use inside the city. So, yeah, they're all on this side, so that's good. They'll be able to leave once they've engaged. Once they break through the gate, we'll flank around and do a little bit of work. Now, they do have a bit of cav, which we definitely want to have our spears dealing with. I think we have to reset this up once we start. Who do I want on the walls? These lads probably, and here. Be supported by them. Spearmen I definitely want on the ground. Swordsman probably... Do I have Gondor... Oh no, I filled up the garrison, didn't I? Okay, so you lads come here. I mean, probably not up there. A bit of a waste up there on the wall. Probably just grab the other Gondor infantry unit. Come up here. Now we sort of want... do we want to let them... Now let's try and hit them as they come over the ladders. There's 2 strategies you can employ here. Either let them get up on the ladders. Let's... You can let them get on the wall, and then let the towers shoot them and sort of create a bit of a pocket. Or you can try and hit them as they get over the wall on the ladders. Either strategy, you need to be fairly... Either way has its advantages. If they make a foothold, then it's better if you let them up. If they don't make a foothold, then it's better to cut them down as they get over the ladders, basically. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. Tour over there. I think I'm pretty much set up everyone. Anyone else who's chilling over here still? Apart from the cav? Ah, yes, 1 unit of Seaward Spears. And who's this guy? Ah, the Axemen. Very important. They are. Don't forget about the Axemen. Whoops. You lads can be second line defense. And Axemen can hold back here as well. Don't want the Axemen getting shot. Arrows, because they don't have any shields. They're better to hold them back the line a little bit. Okay, let's see how we go. It's probably going to be a bit rough. We don't have any pikes. We want to let them in here a little bit. Just pull back. Right there, yep. Just let them in. For the time being, can you lads face the wall? Because they're going to lob some shots over the wall, so make sure your shields are facing the right way. Cavalry. Just make your way over to the gate. So you're ready to go out. 1, 2, 3. Ah, there's 2 of you there. Make your way over. Bleed nothing is go over there. Not that I actually don't want that one firing, actually. Stay here, stay here. Stay here. Right. Now, I don't think the ram's gonna burn, so we'd be better off. Yeah, we're missing anyway. Yeah, they're missing the shots. You need to. Oh, 3 shots at once actually. Is it gonna burn? Oh, it is. It is gonna burn. Oh, well done. Well done, lads. Okay, so you have to go back for another ram. They're all the way back here. Righto. Good. Right, focus on the towers then. They're gonna make their way up. Barrels, throwing barrels at them as they climb. If only I had the technology. Across there. Okay, these are getting shot. Could you get some shots? There's your angles. Perhaps those strongman hunters. Right, try and shoot there. Ladders are up. I had secondary rams being brought up. I mean, this is 54% damage. They're actually climbing back down though. One ladder's gone down. 73%. Come on, kill them as they come up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 85%. Come on. They will make a foothold here. Talon Knight's gonna have to come around and deal with them. Don't fire at will. Oh, okay. You just shot our own men more than them, anyway. They're shaken. They should deal with them. Really just hold. Actually hold. Hey, 1 siege tower destroyed. As they're coming up. Nice. Only 25 of them left. Beautiful. Hey, we got our Gondor swordsmen on the wall here, so they should be dealing with them. With particularly only 3 breach points. 3 ladders over. Here comes the next ram. This tower could go down. It's going to go down before anyone gets in there. There are some lads in there right now. Oh, yeah. Come on. Get in there, get in there. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, so now these guys are trapped on the wall here. And the towers are shooting down at them, so they should be fine. The other point is on these ladders. So good thing I left these Talon Knights here. Our cav is still holding inside the city. Don't want to send them out yet because they have superior cav to us. They have camels, which our horses will be scared of the camels. This ram's made it up. They really are committing. I mean, these guys are spare, so we can push them across. But for the time being, we're sort of happy to let them fight the less numbers. And these lads are trapped with no way down, except retreating.
The enemy are battering down our gates.
Roman champions. I mean, if they can hold them on the wall for as long as possible, that would be ideal. Let's turn our spearmen to face the right direction now, because the ram is in position. Still no problems over on this side. Oh, they're sending up their Shari blades. They're very good. They will cut through if they get a foothold. But they're just really quite outnumbered on the wall at the moment. They're shooting a few arrows, but they're arcing shots. They're arcing up and down. They're not going to really get... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come around, go. Get in there, get in there. Get involved. Archers, whatever. Pull out your swords, get to work, lads. The Talon Knights will hold really well here on the wall, fighting man for man. And slowly, these lads are getting worn down. Oh, the Rams pulled back, 47%. Oh, only 2 ladders left. Very good. And look, we've still got a reserve unit here on the next section of wall ready to come across. It looks like this unit is dealing with it quite well. I mean, they've got the silver armor with the weapon upgrade as well, so they are looking super schmick holding on this wall here. Men of Gondor, they're winded. They're winded, but they are fighting hard, trying to keep them from getting over that wall. They're battering down the gates again. How's the ladders looking over here? 3 ladders. Can you guys actually turn around and shoot? Can you shoot that? Can you turn and shoot along the wall? Some of you are. Yeah, a few more of you. Oh yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. Turn and shoot, turn and shoot. Oh yeah, perfect, perfect,
reached the gates.
Some are starting to retreat. Okay, they're through the gates. What do we want? These 2. This one and this one. Should have split you in the first place. Run over here.
The enemy have the walls. Only half the enemy force remains.
Should be cleaving through. If the gate goes down, yeah, the gate they're in now. Okay, so they're through the gate, and now we just enclose on them. And this cab is now free to exit.
The battle is very much in our favour.
Battle's very much in our favour.
Victory will be
Victory will be
ours.
ours. Thank you, good wartime correspondent. Yep, they've given up on this spot on the wall. Yep, that was not successful for them at all. We've still got troops to tunnel down. In fact, these lads, I'm actually quite happy just tanking the damage with these militia units, instead of running my better swordsman through the gatehouse and potentially getting a bit of friendly fire from our own towers. That would be the main thing that's dealing damage over here. Okay, get involved. Get involved. The Talon Knights they'll take some losses here, but they will clean them up. I mean, the Talon Knights, the men of Dol Amroth, looking very, very strong. Don't get stabbed. Stab him. Block it. Give it to him. Give it to him. Block. Come on. Oh, good swing. Good swing. Taking him down. And yeah, they're funneled in here. They have mainly cav. They committed a lot of their infantry to the wall, which means it's mainly just cav coming through the gate, which I've got my spearmen ready and waiting to clean them up. They've got archers here. They've committed archers into the front line. Even our spearmen will deal with that quite easily. Now, anyone routing, can we catch them? Look at them. Lads out this side, come around. Don't want to let anyone get away. Main use of cav in a defensive siege situation. Chase down anyone trying to escape. We can't catch the horsemen, that's whatever. They'll get away, but that's fine. And look, this one militia unit, still 39 brave men here. They've been holding this position, just letting the towers absolutely pummel these Trollman champions. So a bit of a sacrifice here. A bit of a sacrificial unit here, but they are winning the wall here. If not by their swords, but by them holding the enemy in position. Is that their generals down? Okay, they're going to rout pretty much instantly. These guys shouldn't hold much longer. Can you lads come up? them from behind now. Kill militia units as well. Oh, look at this. The mass routes on.
Knights of the Tower.
They're trying to get away now. Their generals died. They know that they're done. They've got nothing left really. Beat it up. And over here. Sure. They want to run around, sure. We can get them. All the way up to ×6. Catch them. You can catch the camels, if not, come over here. They are running, aren't they? Are they still up on the wall? Is that why we can't? Oh, yeah. Oh, these archers are the only thing still why we haven't won the battle yet. I think. Okay. They're gonna go down. Give these lads a bit of a charge. Yep, knock them over. Beautiful, they're done. Perfect. Chase them now? Yeah, good. Run them down. Chase them. And is it just these Trollman champions on the wall? I think it is. Yeah, they don't route. They're just on there we go. Nice. What do we got? 98% kills. Fantastic. And battle. Heroic victory. 326 lost for the price of 1,600 of them.
As the day of our most glorious victory.
As you can see, we don't have 1,600 kills in our troops. That's because that's the towers doing the work. That's how you want to use your advantages. We have the towers, so we let the towers do the work and just hold them in position. Gondor infantry, that would have been the unit over on that wall. 179 kills for a loss of 48. 105 on the Gondor spearmen down on the deck as well. So very well done. Well done, lads. So, the we were mid end turn when we had to save at the end of last stream, and there is a potential problem coming. There is a potential problem coming. Yard stronghold, yep, sure. Now, because we're mid turn, our recruitment and construction things didn't come up because that actually happens on the start of when you hit end turn. So because we saved and exited the game midway through an end turn, we didn't see that information. So we'll have to spend a little bit of time just going through individually to see where we need to build some things. Now, Grass Crawler, redeeming Hydrate, thank you. Now, we took these two settlements from Isengard. Now, what I'm also concerned about is that it didn't show up the Doomstack spawning. Do I have a spy? Let's go wander over here. Anything over here? Any Isengard units? No, can't see anything. Maybe it's around here. I don't know. But they're below 3 settlements now, so they should have their stacks. Now, is this the faction leader? It is. They may just die if we kill him. Hopefully. Hopefully. This isn't a general.
I'm gonna stick you.
Do they have a general still in here? 4 turns. He's not the faction heir. I spy a spectator. Yeah. You spy a spectator, yes. Yes, spectator's waving. The music has increased. I did amp the volume on the music just from 45 to 47 on the music background. The music I use for Gondor is a little bit soft. So it'd be nice to have a bit of feedback on that today, see if that's okay. As I was saying, this is just a general. He's not the faction heir. So I hope that Isengard is destroyed if we... Yeah, it's Papa. It is Papa EPM. Yes, it is Papa EPM today in the background of the stream. So... Can we see any... we're going to talk to Lothlorien
without question,
because they're unhappy with us apparently.
Stopping here.
The dwarves
I
took
shall continue tomorrow.
Here. Is there any more?
Approaching quietly.
Can't see anything else. I think that's that. I think that's them. I think they've got the one settlement. And there's one faction leader over here. Alright, so
Tomorrow's journey.
this particular song is louder than the others. Oh, okay. Well, it's just the one. I can't set individual things for individual songs. Let's see if we can take this guy out then. He's just one Urukai bodyguard. So we'll send, probably not the general. We'll send the Cav. Or did we exterminate? We did exterminate, actually. So I think he would be fine to leave. But I want him to stay there anyway, to govern the joint. Let's send all the units we can't replenish. Or don't want to replenish. Yeah, send you. Anyone of value can probably stay here. You can go as well. Right. Now, because we're not allied with Lothlorien yet, which is, they would be stupid to try and do anything.
Marching to war. Victor
He ran away.
My lord. Your will, my lord.
We could catch him with the Cav, but then we'd only have 2 Cav units trying to kill a Isengard general. I think we'd lose. What we'll do is we'll just be a little bit clever. Is we'll move up the Cav.
Yes.
That should stop them from running away, because we're inside their zone of control.
Orders.
And then if they try to attack our Cav, our infantry will come in as reinforcements because they didn't have as much movement as the Cav, obviously. So I think that's fine. We're not going to change the siege over here because I don't see anything that would indicate I need to. I don't see anything. I don't need to go in here. I can just keep sieging for 4 turns if necessary. Like, because they have some strong units in here, and the catapult. I'm not really keen on going in against a catapult. We can reinforce more with mercenaries if we need to, but not right now. I think this army is fine holding there. Right, let's go through. As I said, we have to do this manually. Settlements, income. See, Long Galen is actually making the most income now. It's raining here, so I can barely hear the music. This one's a little bit softer. Just turn up the stream a little bit, Tetra, etc. You know, get that volume going on. I mean, you may be a sleeping baby in the background whose volume doesn't want to go up too much. Thank you for the hydrate, Tetra, and the stretch tangled. Hydrate for Papa EBM. Well, he's not going to drink out of my water bottle. I can tell you that much. I think he's fairly hydrated. He had some drinks. He had some drinks before he came in. Alright, let's have a look. Long Galen. Oh yeah, we have high taxes. I mean, we could go to very high taxes here, couldn't we? Why not? We got plenty of growth. Let's go to very high taxes. Make a little more money. We'll do a tax audit while we're going around. Let's grab the public fountains. Some more growth. Good deal. That's fine. Methrast. Methrast, we need... probably just the Steward's Hall. Although, grab barracks. Grab the barracks. Yep, we have good enough. Why did I close that one? We got a hydrate for Papa EBM. We've got the hydrate. No sleeping bubs here. They all woke up before we went live. Where are we going through? The thrust. Okay. Ethrin. We'll probably grab a little more taxes there. I mean, we want money. We want money everywhere. Yeah, grab some more taxes. No more taxes there. We're at a population standstill, so that can be fine. Alambel's fine. Edelond, probably increase our taxes just a little bit. Ellenhad, Great Roads, definitely. They cost a lot of money. Plenty of money for Great Roads. Karasast, no, can't have high taxes there. That's already high. Isengard's actually building our Numenorian armory. Numenorian foundry. Poggers. Oh, excited. Lynn here. Retrain units. That's what you need to do in Lynn here. You build something very marginally cheap. Retrain units first. So we definitely want to retrain the swordsman, spearmen, them, probably swordsman, no spearmen. Grab that. Okay. Then what else can we get here? Probably just, I mean, roads would be nice, wouldn't it? Can't build them this turn. Next turn we'll get them going. We're managing quite an empire here now. Tarnost. All the castles are all set to default normal taxes. Alberg. They're fine. Haven't got a governor in Alberg though. Maybe need to fix that up. Now I do have some governors coming over. Raise the taxes in Fenelond a little bit. And definitely grab that one. Raise the taxes, yeah, absolutely. Raise them. Taxes, my lord. More tax. Why is there nothing building here? What do we want here? Probably roads. Roads are good. We want better roads everywhere. Global Tofalas, definitely. Let's grab the army barracks. Taxes can definitely increase. Oh no, don't increase it. Oh no, hang on. There's a reason we don't have taxes there. They're not happy with us. Fine. Foldberg. Increase taxes a bit. Need more taxes to pay for Senelink. That's right, we do. We are rearming. We're building a nation here. We need taxes to build a nation. Otherwise it just doesn't work. Drykan. And here we definitely want that one as well. Oh, you can have more taxes, why not? You don't need population, you're fine. No one needs to live there. Okay, so that would take a little bit of time because I have to do that manually this turn. But otherwise, we actually have a spy here as well. Like jump up here, so what's going on? Nothing up on these highlands. Okay. We're all good. All good. Generals. Yes, we do have generals coming through. So 3 more heading this way. These are all coming to govern. So, are you coming into here? I think you are, although this needs a general. We've got one there. Need one there as well. So I think you need to continue on to Earth Anduin to be a governor there. You are heading to somewhere on this side. Maybe Gineard. Or are you going all the way to Eisenrun? No, you're going all the way to Eisenrun. Alright, fine. We do have some reinforcements here if necessary. Don't think we have... I guess if I can train them, I would. Guess I'll retrain them if I can. Oh yeah, and then we're still sieging. Alright. They're retraining, very good. And this settlement is perfectly set up, ready to rock and roll. We do have another... As you wish. I think we're going to need another general this way. So if I got 3 coming, 1 for here, 1 for here, 1 for here. That's 3 off the bat, yes. I'm going to need another one to come over. So you can come as well. And you will be going to Onadurth? Yeah, you can go there. Govern up. Put these lads to work. And let's look at the south. Oats.
Can you not tell friend from foe?
Not good. Can we get together our navy and do something against this? Probably not. They've got heaps of armies here. It still would be folly for us to push out right now. Training. Okay. Keeping all the naval trade under control. Yep, we're blockading all their ports. Very good. And in the south, aha! Have this boat built. Go away. Should sink you. Perfect. With our trade operating from Umbar again, that should increase our income significantly. And yeah, we're starting to get decent. Yeah, we actually can get militia troops here now, which has been, we've held out for long enough. With the help of some mercenaries, local mercenaries, we've held out for long enough, and we should be able to start pushing out there soon once the culture is high enough. I do see a lot of units.
Maintain order.
Yeah. Why are they there? They're just ready to come down and start a war, are they? Looks like it. Hey, march over then. Let's get to work. March to here.
We can go no further today.
March to there.
By your command. Joining forces, my lord.
1,000 to retrain those. Definitely more spearmen when we can get it. See with lancers. Need to recruit Tom Bombadil. Tom Bombadil is probably off prancing around up in the north somewhere.
I will not waste words on you.
With the hobbits or whatnot. Know what he'd be doing. What? Did I not go through all the settlements? I mustn't have. Huh. Blind. Clearly. We want here. We don't really need growth. Just grab Royal Falls so we can get some more free upkeep. Okay. Mordor's got stacked troops here as per usual. We're actually 1 unit short here. Get in there.
As you wish.
There we go. That's better. And why we're 1 unit short there? Whatever reason. Oh yeah. Alright, that was Tom knows what Kent wives are. Etc, etc. I'm actually in the process of currently reading.
Greetings. We have a word for you.
Currently reading Lord of the Rings. It's been on my to-do list for a long time, and I've been reading it. Started reading it. So I read The Hobbit first, and I'm up to about chapter 5 or 6 in Lord of the Rings, the first book. I have to say, it's rewriting my interpretation of the story after seeing the movie so many times. Reading the book, it's quite good. I quite enjoy it. Can we get more? Can we have a counter proposal? Alliance. How about military access? So we don't get. Oh, you don't want that. You just want an alliance. Okay. Sure. Accepted. Can we then get military access?
What's your next suggestion?
Why not? Why would you not want that? View map information?
The king will be insulted when he hears
Insulted?
of your offer. This
Wow.
is a disappointing encounter.
You wanted to be allies, but you don't want to be able to move troops through each other's lands. That's certainly a bit sus, if you ask me. Oh, what is Lothlorien doing? No, Lothlorien, you're offer them rum. They've got plenty already. I don't think I could offer them more than what they already have, to be honest. Dol Guldur wants to talk to me though. What do you want to talk about?
I bring word from
No. No, we'll decline those proposals.
Goodbye.
They're sieging up. This is good. This is good. We want these two armies to come in and siege. And then... Oh, here it is. Orthanac's final stand. The enemies of Isengard have grown bold. And the White Wizard prepares his final defense. Well, the White Wizard's dead. Hate to tell you, hate to break the news, but the White Wizard, Mr. Saruman himself, is no more. Sure, we'll put that. Get a Merchant's Guild in here. Cool, fine. Oh, I can get some money actually from those other two settlements that I took that time. Here it is here. This the Doomstack army. Now, the plan is hopefully. Oh, this is not going to work out, is it? They're within marching range of Eisenrun. This is what we didn't want to happen. Lots of retraining everywhere. Now, are they going to try and go and help them? That's the question. I'd be quite happy if they went for Isengard. Veteran. We now get Athelian Rangers here, that's good. Really go for the archery. Oh yeah, get the Asgiliath veterans. Definitely get those. Blargir. Yeah, more economy. More money. Farms when you can do it. Parasast. We said it wrong. Yeah, actually, no, sheep farming would be better. And Edoras. Yeah, when you can get it, the university. Make them like us. You need to move you. Can you make it there that turn? You can. Fantastic. So you'll be able to move out. Hopefully this way.
By your command, we'll make Captain of Gondor. Protect
I mean, this lad coming through, he can go to the closest one, can't he? So he can go to here. We want 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. We'll head this way.
Onward.
Drop a watchtower way there, honestly. Like to see what's going on. Dropped a watchtower midway through here. Always forget until afterwards. This is just a general, once again, not a faction heir. So, let's jump into here. Still trying to run away, but we're going to get him this time. No escape for you. Oh, wrong one. Hang on. Adult this one. Don't say over the wrong one. It doesn't solve all the problems. Offering them rum. Etc. etc. It's a one fits all situations. Okay. We just sent. We'll have some pikes in the front. That should hold them in position. No, don't go defensive. Go like that. Then behind them. You. This was just the remnants that we had. We didn't care if they died or not, really. Okay. Where are they at? Offer fried chicken and strawberry milk. We're not offering anything. The only thing we're offering here is a swift death. Really. They're gonna try and go up the hill. Let's speed it up. They want the high ground. They can have it. It doesn't matter if you take the high ground with a pitchfork, you know, with a bag of flour. Where you going there? I don't like this forest. Not that it would affect us that much because we have you'd offer poison fried chicken, but that's just evil. Yeah, no one can do that. Come on. We're the good guys here. We're the good guys. Where are they going to? Are they done? Are you stopped moving? Are you happy with that spot there? Okay, good. They've decided this is their place they're going to die. They've picked their spot to make their final stand. No, apparently not. Oh my goodness. Over to here. Okay. Have back. So this is the faction leader of Isengard. Just an ordinary orc by now. We've killed all the decent lads. Marching everyone up. I think we're right to advance a little more. Don't even fire, you're just friendly fire, it's not necessary. Okay. there. See if you get in range. Spikes. There we go. Nice. Okay. You're up here. Rear charge. Let's go. Give it to him. That softened them fairly substantially. Pull out.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. Pull out again. They're pretty stubborn, these guys. They don't like dying.
The enemy force remains.
Just keep alternating our charges. Come back over here, get a better angle so we don't charge into our own men. Oh, they're pretty much single line now. 18 of them left. 16. Yeah, they're fully surrounded. Nothing they can do.
General lies dead. Let the crows have his miserable bones. Behold how our cowardly be awed by the victory.
Now, hopefully, that kills Isengard and the faction is destroyed. However, that would mean that those remaining Isengard units become neutral. Well, neutral is not quite the word. They become rebel forces. And let's just see. Lord of Isengard is dead. Enemy camp sacked. No, they're still alive. This is now the faction leader. Okay. We can kill him as well. This is good. We can kill him too. Let's do that.
I'm gonna stick you.
Keep the... that.
To war then. The day is ours. Marching to war.
Nothing here really. So same deal. Just take them down.
To arms, men.
Just
Form
mop up
lines and prepare for battle.
mop up operation at the moment. We did the hard work last week against Isengard to really cut them down to size and managed to save Lothlorien as well. Hey, we have a bit of fog, why not? Have a little bit of fog, a little bit of atmosphere. Archers. Right, this should be pretty simple stuff. Not many of them, so spread out. Go to that, and then the cav. We still have 8 Knights of the Silver Swan alive. I would like to know how many units this one unit of horsemen have taken down. I mean, they started as what? There was 40 of them? 40 knights, and they've slowly been whittled down. But they have done a lot of work. I'm very glad that I sent them this direction. That was a good call. They're running. Run, run, run. They know they have no real... I mean, I could probably win this battle just with this cav, but we'll try and preserve them a little bit. If I could get these Knights of the Silver Swan back to Minas Tirith or back to Tarnost and replenish them, like they are double gold chevron experience, so if I can keep them alive, it would be nice. But if not, that's okay. Not going to concern me too much, really. Flank around. We are the elite forces of Gondor. You certainly look it, I have to say. They're charging. They're charging. What is this?
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Come on. Have them down. Archers, ceasefire. Hold fire, hold fire. Come around behind them. And bring the cav over here. So this is really just a cleanup operation.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Only half the enemy force remains.
Go again.
Behold how our cowardly
continue battle.
foe runs. It's time to press
Where is
the
he?
attack.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? In there. Don't let him get away.
Knights of the Silver Swan.
Where is he? Go. Yeah, say. Super Pac-Man Power, thank you for the lurk.
By the victory we
Welcome to
have
the
won
stream.
here today.
Now, is this the end of Isengard? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? It really depends if that other general in the city is part of the family tree or not. It's possible that he isn't. Possible, but likely that he is.
Victory in your name, my lord.
Faction destroyed. Perfect. Isengard is dead. So remember, Isengard controlled everything we see here. They controlled all of this, all of this, all of this. They controlled. So it was a massive, massive fight to get that back. I mean, they completely destroyed Rohan. So to get back the city after all of that was a really good. Very happy with that. Now we have a general in here, so you lads can all go, right? Yep,
As you wish.
you're all good to go. Now we want definitely some agreements with Lothlorien. Haldir, you are not unwise. Rip Isengard, you won't be missed. Yeah, very much so. Their armor, just talking about them gets me annoyed. Stupid armor, how strong they are. Okay, Alliance. Alliance?
I must say,
What?
I'm not convinced.
You don't want to have an alliance?
Good day to you.
I've literally just wiped out your main adversary. And you are saying, no, you don't want an alliance. You better not declare war on me. You better not declare war on me. That's all I have to say.
My lord. Yes, your will, my lord. As you wish, my lord. Orders by your command.
Racist elves. Yeah, they're just not... They don't want any part of the...
Orders, my lord. Orders.
The human alliance, right, it appears? Merge all that. I think that'll merge.
My lord.
We can get this into like one army combined back together. That will be very good. Yeah.
Ready your weapons.
I don't know whether I should send you to Eisenrun right now. How about you just go to go to Guineard for the time being.
Marchmen.
You get free upkeep there anyway. Go there for the time being, and we'll see what happens. When that army comes over, it'll probably be led by Thorian here. So the question is, now that this is a rebel
Have a
army,
taste of my blade.
what will it do? I think it will try and take the settlement that it is in, the area that it's in. So now I don't want to lose this general. But there's no way we can defend against this.
Maintain order.
So if I pull him out to Eisenrun. I think I pull him out to Eisenrun. Go to there. You jump over there, you free upkeep.
As you wish.
Oh yeah. Now that leaves Isengard unprotected, but how much money do we save here? 4,800 gold. Let's just see what happens. If we lose a bit of gold, we lose a bit of gold. I'd rather lose gold than time. Okay, so now the Isengard troops are gone, we can auto-resolve this hopefully. Didn't see any reason not to. Bolt. Regnas is ours as well. Now, what is our diplomatic situation with Inithwraith? I think we're still allied with them. Yeah, let's occupy. Right, we need to do some building clearing here. Fairgrounds found. Fine. But that one can go. Gear warning. Okay. Library, get the culture start turning over. Over here as well, I think there should be some things we can get rid of. Things that don't really do anything for us. All that's fine so far. Camp guard's okay. Brawler's Hall, that's the one. 1,000 gold, nice. Everything else there is fine. And just check over here. Brawler's Pit can go, 500. Most of the elven buildings are fine for us as well. A farm? That's a farm. Alright, all good? Fantastic. A little bit of gold. That should have got the buildings happening in over here. Yep, that got that old building. Awesome. Retrain him.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Okay, so we're actually quite a strong empire now. What are we making? 32,000 per turn. So we are poised to strike south once we deal with this. Which I mean, this remnants of all the forces here are coming across to try and do. Maybe even recruit some mercenaries if possible along the way, and we should be able to deal with that. Even if we lose Isengard temporarily. If we lose Isengard, we can get it back. Now, we still would like...
My lord, this had best be
a ceasefire. It's generous now. Ooh, the generous. Ceasefire. And could we have, perhaps... Very demanding. Okay. Probably not. Let's just give him a ceasefire, and can we get some money out of him? Maybe like 500 gold. I'd rather just have the ceasefire.
It's good to see we could reach an agreement. An honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
The hostility cease with them. We don't want them coming down. We want to be able to move our troops around if necessary.
My lord, approaching.
Keep an eye on what's going on there. Very good.
Approaching quietly.
It's a Haradrim diplomat. Okay, whatever. Guess so. Bit back manpower, redeeming some hydrates. We'll do so. One hydrate. Thank you. Second one. Is this navy going to engage?
Fool, it's an enemy
Possibly.
ship.
Oh, they're blockading.
Never take orders from you.
We need to do something about these then. Can we get a couple more ships? Rebel Toflice? Yeah, we can. Do a couple from there. And that should clean up. Get a third one there. So we'll have three decent ships coming out, and that should clean up any issues on the ocean. And then really it's just turning our attention in the direction of Mordor and Harad. Canned. Man. As I said, for many turns in this campaign, it felt like there was just no progression. We're just spinning our tires on the one spot over and over again, but we've broken through the north against Isengard, and now that we have a lot of money coming in, and we're just going to keep snowballing that economy. We're going to keep pumping money into our settlements, increase that income, and just start building multiple armies to head south, and possibly even into Mordor. We can actually start talking about win conditions. Rockburg gets a city. We can have a merchant's guild. Sand Besiege, Orthanak, Troubles. Yeah, of course he didn't attack. It makes me think we might actually be able to get over there with an army. Because it's walled, he might not try and come in. That's my thought. Anyway, that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to choose to believe. Why are our relations worsened with Lothlorien? I don't understand. What have we done to you that has upset you?
I am a warrior.
Are you actually going to declare war on me? Don't want war with Lothlorien. Okay, how about this? They want this back? Sure.
Yes, my lord.
Sure. I'm not even going to burn it to the ground to make money out of it.
My lord. Yes, we can go to orders. By your command, my lord. Yes. Orders. Join my lord. Yes. Orders. Your will, my lord. Your will. Yes. Urging armies, my lord.
Continue send out. You're going to govern there.
Marchmen!
Now, that didn't increase much income at all just then, but he does get free upkeep, and he will learn how to govern as he's sitting there. Denethor is mad, is not doing well for us. -3 for troop morale, -1 for acumen. All of our generals is not great.
Captain of Gondor.
So one of you are going into here. You can take your pick. Here you go.
Onward!
You then can go and gather over here.
As you wish. We'll make camp.
Ready your weapons.
One of you
Protect
is
the blood
heading
of
into
Numenor.
here. Go over here.
Yes.
Captain of
You are
Gondor.
coming up to Lockberg.
Onward!
Mercenaries. Those.
Orders. As you
Yeah.
wish. March to Ix, my lord.
Any mercenaries here? Let's just check.
Maintain order!
No
Watch
mercenaries.
for the enemy.
Any mercenaries over here?
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Marchmen! Ready your weapons.
Alright. I'm gonna move you out,
Marchmen!
Let us set up camp here.
and we're gonna give Lothlorien this settlement. We're gonna give it to them so they don't feel the need to declare war on me. Okay. I mean, warehouse is good, right? Maybe banks. Banks. Yeah, just more markets. Wow, a lot of things got built that turn. Thanos. Can you not upgrade anymore? I don't think you can. I don't think you can get more population. I mean, you can get more population, but you can't get an additional tier settlement. Just grab the army barracks. And nothing there because we're about to trade it away. Bregnas. Definitely cool. Okay. Just destroy that because it'll be destroyed anyway. Alright.
Your order. You have a proposition for us?
I want an alliance. I will give you Edoricon, whatever it's called. I'll give you that. Very generous. Military access so that we don't get upset with each other. The map information. I don't even want any money. I just want the deal. I mean, I think I'm being extremely generous here. I could demand a fair bit of money out of this, but I don't even want to. I just want the deal. Good.
I accept this wonderful deal.
Good. Hopefully you should start liking us a little bit more now. Hopefully likes us a little more.
Well, that
I
seemed
don't
fruitful.
want war with you.
Farewell. Yes, my lord.
Okay. You can hang around up here. We're trying to talk to the dwarves a little bit.
Yes.
So who holds this? Dorwinian. Dorwinian hold this.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
My lord. Your will, my lord.
Stretch Tangle 12. Oh. Back. Oh. Dindina coming down again. I can send this army across. Alright. There's no need, because we're allied with these guys. We got a ceasefire with them.
Your will, my lord.
I need to retrain you.
Orders.
Okay, come back here.
Yes. We can go no further today.
And we clean up this remnants of this army here. And we're good. It'll be quite a big battle. But it'll be worth it to clear up the north. Focus on the south. Oh my, more. What are they doing? They just keep sending more. They're really good units to go on now too.
I will not waste words on you.
Anyone here that needs replenishment? No. We could have an additional unit though. Can we send one across? Come on. Yeah, you can't make it in anyway. We'd send one from here.
As you
Thank you
wish.
across. 11 men. Reinforcements arrived, lads. 11 men.
My lord.
Right. I'm gonna keep filling up these forts where possible with decent units. Oh yeah, we got a whole crew. A crew of lads over here we'd like to recruit. Probably don't need to bother with them anymore. Maybe the Blackroot Vale archers. We have some archer capacity. The Emphalas pikes are good units. I think probably grab them as well. But I don't need the Lemon Clansmen anymore. I don't think that's necessary. And I definitely can't recruit them outside of Gondor. So, I mean, I can't get the Emphalas pikes or the Axemen or the Lebanon Marines either, but they are good units. And we'll just fill up our forts. Make sure they're full with units, standing army, on guard, ready to rock and roll. Them.
Your will, my lord.
Ready to move out.
By your command.
Nothing there as well. Keep that fort full. Anything else to recruit there? recruit more. The next turn, we're going to spend a lot of money on recruiting. That's fine. I want to build an army that can march into Mordor, basically. And now that we have the means, we're getting 36,000 per turn. We have the means. We can do it. That. Okay.
My lord.
They still haven't finished them all. Oh yeah, sent down a large army. I think the Dunedain will eventually just chip away at Dunland enough that they'll be done. They'll be done then. Dunland. But as long as we've got the elves being happy with us, we shouldn't have any concerns with the elves or the dwarves. The one that could flip on us here is Enith, because there could be a war occur between the Dunedain and Enith. If that occurs, we're going to have to pick a side. I mean, I know what side I'm picking. Really? Just the one army? Is this all you bring? Is this it? Oh, you've made a grave error, Edom. You've made a grave error.
For the White City!
For the White City. They just simply don't have enough here, I don't think. This is the one I lose, and I'm being cocky. Why are they even attacking? They don't have enough units. There's no way they win. Instant loss incoming. I mean, we've just got way too much here to deal with them. Get off the walls. They are high walls as well. This is a very defensible city. Get off the walls. Okay. There we go. Down over there as well. I mean, this city looks so, like, this is Umbar. Umbar looks so cool. It's got like a little fort over here. Little fort over on one side, and you've got the big gold towers in there everywhere. A huge city. And they're attacking on arguably the worst side. Side facing the coast. So we just simply want our generals to activate towers. Over here. Here. The troops all in front there. The troops here. 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 Then our main general. Oh, it's like a little archer. You can just sit back here. This here. Somebody who probably should have knocked down the statue of, honestly. Gotta keep the local people happy a little bit. We got lots of pikes here, so there'll be no problem with dealing with cavalry. We'll just do double, like triple layer of pikes, and they will have absolutely no chance of getting through. Triple layer of pikes. We do have 2 Gondor defender units, so they will be on the walls. Defend against the ladders. They're coming in over here. Looks like it. Do we have some... we have some spears on the ground down here. Spears and clansmen. I will put Radrum mercenaries up on the wall. There's no real place for the archers in this battle. They can just chill back in the town square. If it really came to it, they can do something, but otherwise, probably not. Same with you, back here. Right. Have once again siege battle defense. Just come over here. Go there. Flank when needed. We are seem to be a little bit light on the ground, don't we? Over there. But we still got these guys. Come over. Another unit swordsman. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Very nice. Still think we still should have one unit here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Good. Pikes, I want you to just guard this alleyway if possible. Nice. Triple, double thickness in most of the spots. You fall back a little bit. They are coming for this wall and for... Oh, which wall are they going for? I think they're just walking around these buildings here, but they're still going to come for this wall. I mean, this is just going to be a massacre. It should be. It should be a massacre. I don't see really any way that... I'll say just push through. Even if they push through, I do have reserves, so... Looks like the ram is going to get in this time. It's not going to burn.
Our cunning foe is curses. The enemy are battering down our gates.
The ladders are up. Ladders are up. And they've taken a fair few losses coming in. Strongman champions, that's good. We knocked down this 71%. Come on, 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 come on. Ah, they're gonna get out. That's okay. These axemen here should do a good job.
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
Get him. Get him.
The battle is very much in our favor.
90%.
Victory will be ours.
It's not going to go down before they get off. So all of them are going to get
enemy's
off.
ram has breached the gates.
I mean, they're not going to be able to get back down, and there's not going to be reinforcements come up. But they did all get through. Yeah, the whole unit did get up onto the wall. We have to deal with that now.
The enemy have the walls. To our defense, or all will be lost.
They're all defensive mode, good. These towers will go down, but it's too late, really.
If we continue
They're fighting
like
on
this,
the wall.
we will smash the enemy. The enemy siege tower is utterly destroyed.
One siege tower down, but it's a bit late, really. And probably the good thing is that they have committed 4 units to the walls, which is holding 4 of our units on the walls. But we're going to win the wall engagements, I believe. I hope. Oh, these lads look good with their maxed out armor as well. Got that Scottish look about them. Got the kilts on, but they got their plate helmets. Get involved, lads. Get into it. We're a little bit loose, a little bit lax on this side, honestly. This unit should be able to come around soon. We're almost dealt with them. And we do have our generals that can fight if necessary, but we don't want to commit them to the fray because there always is the chance that they might just go down. They do have a lot in here, but they've got to get through this pike wall. Triple layer pike wall. And I mean, they're just... How do you get through this? I mean, they're just going to impale themselves on the pikes. They might win on the flanks, particularly this side, because we've only just got the 1 unit of landsmen there. But... Are they? Oh, their general's down. Nice. It was my general for a moment then. Panicked. Their general's gone, so
if we continue like this,
any sort of routing, they should go fairly easily. I mean, these Trollman champions will fight to the death. Otherwise, let's speed it up a little bit. These mercenaries really coming in clutch. have around. They are sort of getting down the flank of our. So we need swordsmen now. Swordsmen, we need to protect that flank of the pikes. Get in there. They are just sort of starting to push. They're using their mass of numbers to try and just push through and get behind our pikes. Now that will cost some troops, but if they get behind our pikes, then they will start turning the battle there in the street. We are losing on this side. We need to hurry up and win on the wall. Have we won on the wall here? These lads can come over. Yeah, these guys they're Trollman champions. No wonder they fight to the death. These are the lads that mean business. They are quite deadly, particularly against our pulp standard infantry units. They're the same ones over here. There's still quite a few over here. 22 of them. And we're going to take a fair beating here. Like, we're going to win the battle, but at what cost? There's more Trollman champions here. Oh my, is there 3 units of Trollman champions? 4 units of Trollman champions? Okay. Okay, if we defeat this army, then we're looking good, because the 4 units of Trollman champions is absurd. That is a lot. Looks like we beat him back there. Yeah. Oh, they're coming across. Lads, form up. Form up.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Your time has come. Alright, your time has come, lads. Get him. Alright. They're routing. Oh, what? They charged my cav? No, not likely. You lads want to rethink that? Oh, yep. Nice. Most of them would go down. Stab him. You gotta quickly kill them so you can kill the others. See them. Tell them they're on the way. How are the generals faring? As long as the actual general is... Oh, that's him there. Oh, get involved, lads. I was going to say, as long as the actual general isn't in amongst the fray, we should be fine. Cut to the general in amongst the fray. We need to quickly... No, you... You make it to there. You run past. Cleaned up most of them. Are they actually coming out after my cav? What? Weird. Okay. We won on this side? Almost. Hold there in case they decide to come back in. I mean, I don't see any reason why I would engage you. Okay, stay here. Looks like you guys survived. Good. Come back to there. Over here. Tower operating again. Across. And we can probably charge those Trollman warriors. They're isolated. Give it to them.
The enemy's siege
Form
tower
up,
is
form
not
up.
but kindling now. Beware, lest they try some other trick.
Give it to them. See how well they hold up. They're a little bit bloodied. should pretty much run them over. But yep. Yes, that should pretty much run them over. Spearmen, oh, they're shaking. Pull up, then give them a charge. If they're shaken, I'll happily charge into the spears. We should break them on the charge. Not if they're spread out like that. They need to be together. Ian, don't run out of the city. You're not on a horse. Calm down. He's still fighting. Oh. You are free, so you can go out. Down here, let's go. Give it to him, let's go. Give him the old charge. Yeah, that broke him off the charge. Yeah, so their general's dead. They're mostly routing. Their troops are running away. Not really anything that they're going to stand against. They're routing. Who's not routing? I don't understand why we haven't won the battle yet. Chase them down. They're routing, are they? Or are they running away? 95% killed?
The battle is very much in our favor.
Yeah.
Victory will be ours.
Yeah, who's still fighting? Come out.
Behold
there we go.
how our cowardly foe runs.
I was like,
it's time to press the attack.
I don't understand why there was like one guy that was standing there who hadn't routed.
This is a great
Heroic victory, but we
worthy
lost
of only the
650
mightiest
in a
of
settlement that
generals.
we can't get reinforcements to. And there are still more armies moving this way. Not as clean a victory as I would have liked. I mean, I didn't really look, but there were 4 Trollman champion units. 4 Trollman champion units is a lot. A lot to deal with. And we pretty much threw away our 2 defender units, which is fine. That's what they're there for. But we also lost our Harad mercenary units. Oh, they've sieged up again straight away. I guess we aren't getting trade out of Umber. Guess not. Okay. Bregnas. It is a city. I sure keep the Merchants Guild. Perfect. And we did spend a lot of money on troop recruitment end of last term, so that was end of last turn. Because yeah, they're all building now, so that's good. We definitely. What do we want here? Stables? Maybe roads. I don't really know what we want here. I'll just grab the stables. Woods Hall, Oldberg is building the next stage of walls. Entwaith, get the library, and we can't get the university here yet. That's okay. We'll just grab, honestly, just the armory. Just be safe. Have an armory there just in case. Alright, now if you're watching over on YouTube, that's going to be the end of episode 60. So be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.